Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Blues start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Takes a shot. Tremendous stop by Skinner. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Blues win the faceoff. And that's blocked from someone in front. With the stop. Bouchard stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Kane. From point blank. Quick stop by Hofer.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Hammers the shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. From the slot, wrist shot, nothing doing.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues played along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Parayko. Handles the pass. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Hyman's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to McDavid. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Shot! Makes the save! Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a stick save! And he shuts the door again!
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Can't keep a hold of it. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Draisaitl's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes a shot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Hayes wins the defensive zone face-off. Kessel's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, and it makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, scores! And the Blues march on!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
St. Louis has had an up and down opening few minutes, but they got the game's first goal, Cheryl.
Well, they did, and the game always switches hands within the game, right? It's one player, one team has the puck, the other goes the other way, but the momentum has switched here. They get the first goal of the game, they've got to find a way to keep it.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Sends a pass over. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, wow, scuffs again. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. St. Louis has put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they lead it. Deans won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Edmonton's looking to break out. St. Louis has possession of it now. And he takes the feed. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Stops that one. Scooped up along the wall by Walker. Picks up the puck. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Past the midway mark in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Taken along the wall by Stetcher. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. The Oilers take it along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kyrou.
St. Louis has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Edmonton's moving the puck through center ice. McDavid's going to play it against the half wall. Nice save from point-blank range.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Quick shot! Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
McDavid's foot speed can make him dangerous, and that's his wheel zone ability. Thomas can get this team going when he's playing his game. Let's see if one of these stars can give their team the upper hand in this matchup. Back to you now.
Ekholm's taking it from his own end. Edmonton's on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. The Blues have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Slides the puck up from the left side. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Edmonton's got the puck. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 the score. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Takes it to the net. How did he stop that one?
Well, the name of his game is speed, James, and he can move at the same speed with the puck as he does without it. It's one of his factors of his game that is so difficult to defend.
Gets a piece of it and will play on. Edmonton's moving it along the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Thomas lugs the puck through the neutral zone. Loses his balance on the play. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Gets it over to Fogle. He carries the puck up along the wing. Cuts to the paint. Hofer's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he takes a shot. Big save right at the end. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game. And we'll be back with more in a moment. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Oilers need more motion, and they need to be better with the puck. Every time they get it, they're standing still. There's nowhere to go with it, and guess what? Their opponent's closing quickly. A lot of takeaways and a ton of turnovers. They got to correct that if they want to be better in the second.
The Blues take it across the blue line. Oh, great reflex pad stopped by Skinner. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. On the attack along the boards. Gets in front of it.
One of his greatest gifts is his speed, but he doesn't slow down when the puck is on his stick. That often happens to many players in the game, but not him. He creates his own openings, and he just can't bury it there. I mean, it's a nice save by the goaltender because he's such a threat.
That's blocked. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Taken by Ekholm. Slides it over with pace to Hyman. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Sends it in deep. The Blues have it behind the net. Quick feed to Shen. Down the right side and into the zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a chance. Oh, what a pad save by Hofer. Puts it in deep. Edmonton's got it behind the net. With some open space at center. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis has possession of the puck. The Blues take it along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Oilers have it behind the cage. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves into the slot, and that goes off a body. Edmonton's at the back end. A chance right in front. Oh, we got a piece to keep it out.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does. He makes a nice save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Draisaitl's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Picked up along the boards by Draisaitl. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Driving right to the front. Lets one go. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a short pass to Stetcher. Now he takes it over the line. Puts it on net, and that one's turned away. Looks to get the puck over to Saad. With possession along the wall. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Edmonton's through center and now in the offensive end. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Comes to the front. And he shuts the door on that. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. The Blues lead it 1-0. Hayes wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Wow! What a stop by Skinner! Takes the puck at the point. And that goes off a player in front. And now it's grabbed by Kapanen. Takes the pass. Fires it. Here's a shot. And he stakes that one with the glove. St. Louis continues to lead here in the second period, doing a nice job of getting pucks on net, and as a result, they built up this lead. Picked up along the wall by Stetcher. Centering pass! Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Reaches out and uses the stick. Picks up the puck in his own end. St. Louis plays it up ahead. Shot, and there's the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. The Oilers win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Stetcher. Through center along the wing. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Hofer. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Walker. With some open space here in the neutral zone. The Blues have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Tremendous save by Skinner. Hyman's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
In the final moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Puck dumped in. The Oilers have it now. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Shot! Oh, wow, what a pad save by Hofer! Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. St. Louis has the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Moves it to McDavid. Moves the puck. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Right in front with the shot. Puck scooped up by McDavid. Drives to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
And he makes a save there. Sends it quickly to Thomas. Takes a shot, and he hangs on just as time runs out. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Oilers can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ekholm. And now he angles it across to Kane. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Edmonton's got the puck. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Moves inside. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Hofer.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And they'll dump it in. The Oilers gain possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick shot! And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Keeps possession. Oh, how stop by Hofer. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Blues take it along the wall. Dumps it into the O-zone. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
Draisaitl's looking to use his zone ability to generate some scoring here, guys. The power play is a great opportunity for him to use his skills to his team's advantage.
Off the draw, they take possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. They put the puck into the offensive end. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. The Oilers move it in. Here's a shot. They score! Putting it home on the power play, and we have even things up here tonight.
Right from the beginning of that power play, James, there just was a confidence about them. The way they own the puck, the precision in the movements, the motion in the offensive zone, and they cash in to tie this game.
The Oilers have the equalizer they were searching for. Now we've got a new game.
This is why the fans pay the money to see games like this. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's back and forth hockey, and it's going to wind down right to the final buzzer.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines. And this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Oilers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Hofer's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Buchnevich has won it off the face-off. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Parayko's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Fires it on net, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Here's a chance. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it to Nurse. Across the line from center. Quick pass to McLeod. And that's broken up. Taken along the wall by Draisaitl. Backhander. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hofer.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Angles it over to McLeod. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And he keeps possession. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Quick feed to Schenn. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Blues have it against the wall. Great pressure to force the turnover. That opportunity's rejected. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Saucer pass. Oh, comes up with a stop. And he comes up big again. Works it across to Ryan. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Cutting to the slot. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
And that pass goes off a stick. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis moves it ahead. Goes right to the crease. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Skinner's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Here's a short pass to Ekholm. They go on the attack through center. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes the dish. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. To the front. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Great pressure forcing the turnover. Grabbed along the board by Kane.
Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Time winding down in this one while we have a chance. Let's go to Carlin Bay, standing by ringside.
McDavid's worked hard, and even though he hasn't got on the scoreboard, I've liked his game, guys. I'm giving him the edge here.
Picked up along the boards by Parayko. Into the offensive end now. Drives to the sweet spot. Nearing the final minute of regulation. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck picked up by Kyrou. Oh, he got paddled by Skinner. Moves it to Saad. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
This is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Oilers win the draw on their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. Takes it to the front. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Oh, another great save right there. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
You know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltenders. You want to keep them hemmed in.
Tries to get the puck to Shen. Shot! Oh, and it stays out! He got a piece of that one! A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And with that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. All right, listen to this place. The electricity's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Sudden death, overtime. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. Glove save and just enough of it. Quick pass to Ekholm. Down the left. He can end it here. Stopped and will play on.
Oh, he's so frustrated at that. He wanted to be the hero.
A chance on the rush here. Across the line. Slides it across. thought they had it there up the rush. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Oilers win the defensive zone faceoff. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. He's got a chance to win it here. Game on a stick. Oh, makes the save and will continue on.
Oh, you can just feel the adrenaline pumping with an off.
Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. Great save. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall.
Nugent Hopkins is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Makes a move in front. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Does a great job with some great pushing.
Oh, what a chance here. Down in front. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Here he is in close. Does it again with the stop. Oh, my goodness. He's on fire in goal. McDavid's got it in the defensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. A chance for the win. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. And that goes off a stick. And that'll do it for overtime. We'll take it to a shootout and find out who will be a hero and who will be a zero. And we'll do it in moments. Well, nothing's settled in the overtime frame, so we go to the shootout. McDavid's up first for this shootout. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Buchnevich has made his way to center ice. He can... There it is! Your shootout winner! Salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.